Zone of the unseen, the law of correspondence. There are patterns beneath your life that you cannot see, but they shape everything. Your habits, your losses, your relationships, your reactions. They are not random. They are reflections. This is the truth behind the law of correspondence, the second Hermetic principle, and the mirror of all creation. As above, so below. As below, so above. As within, so without. As without, so within. This is not metaphor. It is structure. The law of correspondence has three planes of existence. 1. Spiritual plane, the plane of pure being, archetypes, intention, and divine law. 2. Mental plane, the realm of thought, emotion, belief, and imagination. 3. Physical plane, the realm of matter, action, circumstance, and behavior. Everything begins in spirit, takes shape in mind, and manifests in form. The unseen becomes seen. The invisible becomes visible. I'm just scratching the surface in this video, but if you want a full breakdown of the three planes and how they control your life without you realizing it, let me know in the comments. Because once you understand them, reality starts to obey. Patterns repeat at every level. Reality doesn't just mirror itself once, it mirrors itself endlessly. The spiral of a galaxy matches the spiral of a shell. The branching of a tree mimics the branching of your lungs. Your life's larger cycles echo your smaller daily choices. This is fractal correspondence. Patterns nested inside patterns. You can study a moment and learn the year. You can study your room and see your mind. You can study your body and learn your beliefs. There is no separation, only layers of reflection. This law does not stop at space. It includes time. Time corresponds. Your present reality corresponds to your past mental states, and your future will correspond to the thoughts you're repeating today. This is why most people live in loops. Not because time is cursed, but because their inner script hasn't changed. Remember, your dreams are not nonsense. Dreams are mirrors. They are symbolic feedback from the mental and spiritual planes. They reveal what's active beneath your awareness. A broken staircase may symbolize a blocked path. A recurring storm may reflect suppressed emotion. A glowing door may point to untapped potential. If the outer world is your visible mirror, your dreams are your symbolic mirror. The inner child corresponds. Much of what your reality reflects comes from childhood. Not just events, but emotional programming. If your inner child feels unsafe, you will unconsciously recreate instability. If your inner child believes love must be earned, you will attract relationships that make you prove your worth. To change the outer world, you must sometimes reparent the inner world. Not all correspondence is literal. This law operates on symbols, patterns, and resonance, not just literal reflections. You may believe you're cursed with money problems, but what's actually being reflected is your emotional relationship to self-worth. You may believe you keep attracting liars, but what's actually being reflected is a belief that truth is dangerous. Correspondence is not always obvious, but it is always present. This law lets you work backwards. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What inner structure could this outer condition be reflecting?" Study your reality like a map. Every result points to an origin. Life is not punishment, it is feedback. A question most never ask: which laws are fixed and which can be transformed? Let's break it down. Fixed laws, unchangeable. These laws govern the structure of reality itself. You can't override them, but you can work with them. First law of mentalism. All is mind. The universe itself is consciousness in projection. This is the root law. It's not optional. Thought is always causal. Second law of correspondence. As above, so below. The structure of the cosmos reflects itself endlessly. You cannot bypass this mirror. You can only choose what you feed it. A fixed but transmutable law is that of vibration. It can't be escaped, but you can shift your vibe through thought and feeling. Everything moves, nothing rests. You can raise or lower your vibrational state at will. Thoughts, emotions, and energy can be altered. This changes the frequency of what you attract. These three are fixed. They cannot be bypassed, only understood and harnessed. Transmutable laws, changeable through consciousness. These laws are still binding, but they can be shifted through mastery. Every cause has an effect. Every effect has a cause. There is no chance, only law unrecognized. This law governs time, action, and outcome. Karma is a subset of this law. The second transmutable law is the law of polarity. Everything has its opposite: light, dark, hot, cold, love, fear. Opposites are the same thing at different degrees. You can transmute fear into courage, pain into power, weakness into strength by rising up the scale. Third law of rhythm. Everything flows in and out, rise and fall, but mastery means neutralizing the swing. You can transcend the rhythm of highs and lows by rising above the pendulum and stabilizing your state. Fourth law of gender. Masculine and feminine energies exist in all creation. Both exist within you. You can balance these energies through intention and practice. Creativity, logic, intuition, discipline, all can be harmonized. Mastery equals knowing what you can shift. The fixed laws define what is. The transmutable laws define what can become. Trying to change a fixed law leads to frustration. Trying to ignore a changeable law leads to stagnation. But when you understand which laws are mirrors and which are levers, you stop being a victim of reality. You become a builder of it. Final truth. The law of correspondence is not here to punish you. It is not mystical. It is not personal. It is principle. It shows you what you are. It shows you what you repeat. And it shows you how to change. If you want better results, stop fighting the reflection. Change the pattern. You are not just living life. You are generating it through thought, emotion, belief, and being. What's within is already becoming what's without. So build your inner world like your life depends on it, because it does. To truly understand the law of correspondence, you must practice it. If reality mirrors the mind, then these exercises are the polish for the inner glass, revealing the truth of as within, so without. Look into a mirror for 1 to 2 minutes each morning. Instead of criticizing, observe your emotional tone. What do you see in your eyes? Resentment? Calm? Fear? Why it works. What's within is reflected without. If your inner tone is stressed, your day will reflect stress. This exercise builds inner awareness and intentional correction. Another exercise is to monitor your internal weather forecast. Every few hours, ask yourself, what's the weather inside me right now? Label it. Cloudy, confuse. Stormy, angry. Sunny, hopeful. Foggy, uncertain. Then adjust through breath, posture, or music. Why it works. Your internal emotional climate determines what you experience externally. This trains you to change your state, not just your circumstance. Using a correspondence journal is also useful. Draw a line down the middle of a notebook page. On the left, write what's happening outside. Life, money, relationships. On the right, write what's happening inside. Beliefs, fears, thoughts. Then look for patterns. Why it works. You'll start noticing that struggles or successes in the outside world mirror your inner narratives. By meditating on the as above, so below principle, you can explore how your inner state influences your external reality and how external events impact your inner world. Sit quietly, breathe deeply, visualize the night sky above you filled with stars. Now picture the same stars mirrored within your own body, your cells, your breath, your heartbeat. Repeat the affirmation, as above, so below, as within, so without. Why it works. This creates alignment between your inner world and the divine cosmos, tapping into the Hermetic truth that the micro reflects the macro. The law of correspondence is neutral. When you change the pattern inside, the reflection must eventually shift outside. Disrupt negative patterns and thoughts like, I always attract the wrong people, or money always slips away. Instead of blaming life, ask, what thought, belief, or behavior inside me keeps echoing this? Then write a new script or action and act it out immediately in some way. You've seen the mirror. You've seen the pattern. Now it's time to change the signal. Because nothing rests. Everything moves. Everything vibrates. In the next law, we leave behind reflection and enter frequency. This is zone of the unseen. Like, subscribe, and rise to the next vibration.